We should be live. We're back. We're going to be doing the new Alchemy Strixhaven. So, gonna pop over here, throw our gems down. Actually, we got 24k gold. Let's throw our gold down instead. This will be my first draft of the Alchemy version of the format. I have seen the cards briefly. I only know a handful of them off the top of my head, though. So we'll have to see if we open or get past any of those. Probably not, though. The ones I know off the top of my head are all pretty potent, so... like the Paradigm Shifter, the Easel... that one lore hold thing that keeps intensifying and exiling itself to throw around lightning helixes constantly. So yeah, we'll have to see what we open and what we get past. Assuming the format's not just apparently dead already. It's only been 2 days. Look, just because I didn't want to draft it Tuesday and I didn't have time on Wednesday. I was testing out new things with Sammy. If you have not seen my video for Sammy Brawl, so Wizards just changed up how they do matchmaking with the last update for Brawl players. And I don't know what the formula is because it's brand new and I haven't seen anything about it, but it does not respect my Sammy deck at all. Sammy is a very, not super fast because it depends on the acceleration draw, but Sammy can combo kill as soon as Sammy hits the table. So, it is a very potent deck, and a lot of the times, I don't think it takes that into account because a lot of the pieces for it are very meh. Like, things that you would, like, if they were doing scoring based on points, most of Sammy's cards would be, like, at the bottom most value. Like, if they give points to the worst cards to begin with, they'd all be ones. Because they're all, like, 2-mana cantripping artifacts that don't really do much. So our Alchemy card is consumed by history, and this thing is actually very potent. There is a strong temptation to take it over Delian, but Delian is incredibly powerful. There are a handful of Alchemy cards I would take over Delian because they are on par with him or slightly stronger. I think this one might actually be on par with him. There are a lot of strong creatures, and this thing, for 2 mana... it's a Pyroclasm that deals an extra point of damage and allows the creatures to gain Unearth for 3 mana if they die from it.
Answers. You're going to help.
Alright, so this one looks like the Alchemy card is already gone. I'm inclined to just take the Potioner's Trove and be able to splash things. I could also take Disdainful Stroke. I think Sultai is a very strong color combination in this format, so... Probably the second strongest, right after Temur, out of the 3 color builds. But I'm just going to take Potioner's Trove for right now and have that option. Black-green dual land, strong black removal spell, good blue-black, or not blue-black, blue-green. Alright, I'm just going to take the Foolish Fate here. Bloomerette. Oh, wait, hang on. Return target creature card. Alright, so this is one of the less exciting ones. So, it returns the creature as an artifact with no other card types. It does make a card leave your graveyard for the purposes of the lore hold caring about cards leaving the graveyard, and you do get the ETB or any static effects on it, including, I believe, since it's a creature, it can be prepared. I don't think being prepared is relegated solely to creatures. I just think the card has to have prepared and a prepared spell on, like, the spell that it would have prepared on it Because trying to give the prepared status to something that doesn't have a spell that it can prepare does nothing. And we're just getting all the good removal. This is another Alchemy card. Seek 2 cards with flashback and put them in your graveyard, and then it taps for red-white, but only to cast spells from anywhere other than your hand. Or to, I guess, play abilities, right? This mana can't be spent to cast spells, so yeah, you can use it to play activate abilities also. Oops. Well, it's a fun card for Lorehold. I will take End the Hunt. You want like a couple of Tome Blasts with that card to throw them into the graveyard real quick. Ideally. But obviously any flashback card I think would be good. Even the one that doesn't cost mana that you need like 3 creatures in order to use. Just having that extra value there. Right, I opened Delian, and now I'm gonna wind up in a black-green deck, and so far no alchemy cards, just removal. Poisoner's Apprentice, Wander Off. Yeah, I think I have enough targeted removal for right this second. I will take the creature that can kill something over the blue-green land and the 2/2 that would gain me a life. I do need to eventually get the Lumerets, but hey, Larry Bird. The Little Karn. Alright, all of the Lorehold Alchemy cards are just going around. Put 2 time counters on target non-land card in exile that was put there from your graveyard this turn, and it gains Suspend. So, that's really neat. I'm going to take the 2/3 Menace creature. That works with the rest of my deck. I think I just want the Eater out of these cards. A Barrage, another Alley. I think I'm actually down for another Alley Shopkeep. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I just want the thing that's huge. I probably just want the thing that's huge. Infirmary Healer would also be good, and I don't have a ton of 2s, but there's a Pull from the Grave. Also a Masterful Flourish. And I'll take my first Pull from the Grave. Yeah, let me have the Healer now. We'll take that. There are, like I said, a couple more artifacts. The Easel is an artifact, and the Easel's really potent, so they've added like 1 or 2 more strong artifacts. Alright, our Alchemy card is Impose Hierarchy. Destroy target creature with mana value 4 or less. You gain 1 life for each creature card in its controller's hand. Decent, but I think we're just going to take the Postmortem Professor. Just gonna ignore the Alchemy cards. It's fine. Typical Saber. Drafts Alchemy set. Does not take Alchemy cards. Everybody else gets distracted by all the cool new Alchemy cards. I just wind up drafting a strong, normal deck for the format. I am really starting to regret not taking those Lumerets in Pack 1, though. Ah, it's Brotherhood's End. Okay. Did not recognize the artwork. Mind Roots over Titan's Grave. Oh, there's the Alchemy card. So it has Increment, and when this creature enters, each card you own with X in the mana cost perpetually costs 1 less to cast. So if you don't know how to do that on Arena, what you have to do is actually set X for one more than you're willing to pay, and then cast it. And it will reduce the cost by 1 when you go to cast it. So you still choose the higher value for X. You don't set X to the amount of mana that you have and expect to get 1 more out of it. I'm going to take the second Mind Roots, honestly, over the Exile spell. Another Grapple, a First Year, the Old Growth Educator, Sundering Archaic would be decent. I really do like having a Sundering Archaic in this format. I have a lot of removal already, I think. I also have a Potioner's Trove to help with that and to help me gain life for my other things. Yeah, I'm really missing out on that Lumaret now. I think I took Grapple with Death over it, and I'm very sad I did. Because I could have had 10 other removal spells to replace the Grapple, and I have not seen another Lumaret. We do have the Professor, though, at least, to help gain life. Teacher's Pest would also be really good. My curve looking like a whole lot of 3s. Alright, well, if I have too many 3s, then what I need is this First Year as my turn 1 and 2 play. Another Alchemy card. So, whenever you conjure 1 or more cards, this thing becomes prepared, and its prepared spell is Bolt Wave, which is the red deal 3 damage to each opponent. I mean, I'll take Bletch. This one I don't really care for. So until end of turn, target creature you control... Oh, it gains Indestructible. I did miss that. I knew it gave +1 power for each card in your hand with mana value 4 or greater, and that it was a fight. I missed that it gained Indestructible. I apologize. I like that card a bit more now that it's not going to get your creature killed if it's too small. Like, toughness-wise. There's another Sundering Archaic, but I think now we pick up the Newt, because I have infinite 3s, so I need more stuff to do on 2. But I will take a 4 now. I could take another Newt, honestly, and that would not be terrible here. I think I'll take the first Old Growth Educator. She's a 3, that's a 3. I already have a 5. I guess I will take Arn in here, but I don't think I need her. Alright, take a black-green land over a 4-drop. Alright, so in pack 3, I basically just want the Lumarets. Give me 2 or 3 Lumarets and I should be happy. I don't really think I need him, I'm just going to take the rare. Oh, now I wish I took the other Newt. I'll put it up here for right this second. Maybe it'll all work out. Quandrix. Feed the Bog. Replicate 1 in a black. Creature cards in your graveyard perpetually get +1/+1. Then return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That definitely sounds like it'd be worth it. That is a game-ending spell in the late game. If I can spend, like, 6 mana on this thing and get back 3 creatures with the first one getting +1/+1, the second one getting +2/+2, and the third one getting +3/+3, since they're all perpetually gaining bonuses. Murmuring Mystic on the special guest sheet. Alright, let's take my Alchemy card. Sorry, Quandrix. I would normally splash for you, but now seems like the time to grab that. We'll take Lewin here. I think over the 2, maybe not. We did wheel the other thing last time, the Old Growth. I think I need another 2, and some life gain would not hurt either. Royal Treatment... Graves... Oh, this is the one that conjures Teacher's Pest. Yeah, we'll take that one. So, this one is black and green for an instant. I make a Teacher's Pest, conjured directly onto the battlefield, then each player sacrifices a creature. There's also Royal Treatment, Wander Off, Send in the Pest, Studious First Year, all would be good in my deck. That was just an insane pack for me. That's one of those I could take this whole pack, put like the 5 cards that I want from it in the deck, and be happy. I think this one is more constructed level. Oh no, that's actually really good. Like, the first 2 levels are okay. It's when you get to that 3rd level that it gets really out of hand really quickly. Alright, I'll give it a shot. 3rd Mind Roots is a bit much. I think I'm just... I mean, this one drains when I cast my removal spells versus this one gaining a life when it comes in and being pumpable. I think I'll take the Poet. Yeah, give me another Foolish Fate. Oh, so there's an Alchemy card that actually has Learn on it. It's Interdisciplinary Studies. So you seek a multicolored card and then you learn. The only lessons, as far as I know, I don't think they added anymore, are the paradigms. But that does mean if you actually have a paradigm, you can have it in your sideboard and learn to grab it. Also, as my brother pointed out, he had forgotten this, you can actually learn to rummage, where you discard a card and draw a card instead if you want to. I'm going to take the rare here, I think, over either of those 2 cards, even though I don't think I'm running it. I will take a pull from the grave. There's another Spade here. Since I do have that one card that can feed the bog. Yeah, just give me a little Death Toucher. We did wheel Lewin, which I thought we would after wheeling the... What's its name? Ooh, Send in the Pest and Royal Treatment. I think I just want Send. I want another way to make a cheap Pest early. Lumerit's Favor. Pick Your Poison has gone up a little bit because of the quality of the artifacts available, but I don't think I need it. Alright, let's build this deck. Yeah, I wish I had drafted the one Lumeret. If I had known it was going to be the only Lumeret I was going to see and that I would get like 10 more shots at like hard removal, I would not have passed on it, but here we are. That is my fault. Might not bother with the healer, honestly. It's got better stats, but other than that, I think all my other 2-drops are stronger. Might lose the Eater. I think I have too many 3s also. I definitely have too many 3s with all the things that I have down here, but... One old growth. I don't think I need the eater. I might not even need these shopkeepers, honestly. There's so much other stuff going on right now. Lose the favor. Alright, I think I'll cut the archaic. I might legitimately just cut this in a land. And just have my curve stop at 4. And the activation cost on this thing. Because I have the Newt, I have the first year, I have the Trove. I think I like that. Alright, so we did finally get some Alchemy cards, and I am actually playing with them on top of that, so I don't feel as bad. Oh, cool. We're playing against somebody that was in our draft pod. Let's see if they have all of the other cards I didn't get. I'm keeping this because I have the Trove and I have Delian, so I have my best cards and a green source. That's also going to be really good. Alright, to avoid Essence Scatter, let's lead with Send in the Pest. Not that I care if this thing gets countered, but now we're going to get to go Send in the Pest into Mind Roots into Delian, potentially. Oh, no, I don't have my green mana yet. I still don't have my green mana yet. I have to cast the other thing first. Sure. And they discarded End the Hunt. So they are probably a 4+ color deck then. Yeah, milled a black-green land. Okay, they did not brush off my artifact. They are going to bounce it, though, which is obnoxious. Alright, you got it. Oh, good. We found a forest naturally. Finally. Alright, we're still going to cast this. Cast the Professor. Turn 4, do nothing. Turn 5 so far, do nothing. Alright. Yep. And now that they're tapped out, play Delian.
It's Professor Delian fell. Thank you.
Do I want his emblem? I might legit want his emblem here.
The right spell turns poison to medicine.
Like, I have a bunch of life gain and, in and of themselves, life drain. Yeah, they're killing Delian right now. Alright.
I have nothing to say.
Alright, let Tam resolve. Kill Tam. Now they have 2 cards in their hand, so let's make that 0. Splatter Technique and Traumatic. Wow. Oh, that's painful for them. Mm-hmm. Two lands gone. Well, that's going to be good for them soon, but in the meantime, start getting our things back. Yeah, I will cast Aaron here. Arnon. Extra N there. Alright, pull this back. Yep, you got her. Okay, cast this. Level it up. And be one short of being able to get it to the final level. Spend your whole turn drawing a card while you're at 4. Alright, I think that went well. Obviously, I'm sad Delian died immediately, but they needed something like Bitter Triumph, which, you know, is on the bonus sheet, or some way to deal... What is he at? 6? 7? 7 loyalty from that? So yeah, there's no burn spell they're gonna hit him with. So it basically had to be like Bitter Triumph or a Road or something to get him off the table. Getting their Splatter Technique and their Critique at the same time. It felt so good. Alright, I'm gonna keep the slightly aggro start and hope for a forest, because then everything is amazing. If I hit the forest, I was gonna say this turn or next turn, and get to go Bletch into Old Growth Instructor, then I'm just going to run away with this game. I mean, I have a bunch of removal, and this thing does clock pretty quickly. I do only need one forest at some point in time. Yeah. This also puts a spell in my graveyard so I can get the 2/2 back if they kill it. If it turns out they were like Sultai or Temur here. Nope. I don't want to end the hunt on that, so I'm not going to, but at least not yet. Alright. Now I will end the hunt on it, though, now that they've managed to grow it into a more significant creature. It's gonna stonewall me anyway. I have more forests than swamps, right? Like, I know I have 16 land, so missing a land drop is not that bad, but that's not unreasonable. The unreasonableness is that I only have 3 swamps and no 1 forest to work with yet. After all this. Yep. Are you kidding me? Come on. Alright. I have another O3 in my way, but... 1 forest, and I'm still feeling really good about myself. Don't you bin your forests. Stop flaunting your excessive amount of green mana in my face. Yeah, I was like, are they thinking about not casting their spell here? Alright, well, I gain a life, so I can attempt to kill their 6/6 if it blocks. And my guy does come back, so... Now, I might just get countered here, or they might protect their 6/6. They might have, like, Royal Treatment, or a bounce spell or something, but... Okay. Oh, they have the Stormcrow Maker. So, Flash Flying, attacks it becomes prepared, and for 2 mana, it casts Stormcrow with Storm. So they'd be able to make like 2 1/2 flyers here. Because they cast Jodzi, and then they have Jodzi in play too. Like, I'm just gonna die because I don't have a green mana. They discard 2 spells too. That means, well, I mean, they only have 1 card in their hand, so makes sense. But yep, now they make 2 1/2 flyers. This is so unrealistic now. Oh my god. You are killing me. Cancel. He can't block, he can't attack. We'll just wait. But now they're gonna, like, cast the other thing off Jodzi and make, like, 3 3/3s, and I'm never gonna be able to win this game anymore. I was doing so well, and now I'm really, really not. Yep, now that thing becomes prepared. Although I think they're just supposed to cast Jodzi's spell if they don't have anything better in their hand. And I don't know what's better here than making 3 3/3s while I'm color screwed, but... Okay, drawing 5 cards and getting the best permanent. That seems pretty good. Also, this thing's now a massive 3/6. Yeah. They're at 9, but I can't win. There's literally no farce in my deck, apparently. Oh, I think I did this backwards. Yeah, I want him to be the 4/4. It's gotta be Jodzi. That's way too many bodies. Yeah, I wanted him to be the 4/4, but it's not the end of the world. Not drawing a forest is the end of the world. My opponent has 1,000,000 cards to work with, enough flyers to beat me down, and enough ground creatures to hold me off, and... Sure. Nah, that's reasonable. Guess I'll die. Guess I would die anyway, because I literally cannot draw a forest. Like, drawing a forest now almost does nothing. It lets me cast, like, a removal spell or a big body, and that's it. So, it's next to nothing. I needed the forest, like, 18 turns ago. Okay, we bounced the one that can't block. So, that's nice. I appreciate that one. Yep. Yeah, if they had just bounced the other one, I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... I take 6 extra damage this turn. This is so unrealistic! Like, what? I am nearly halfway through my deck. I have not seen a single forest yet. I have more forests than swamps. I have not seen a single forest yet. Yeah, I cannot win this game. Like, unless my opponent disconnects, I will not win this game. They just have way too much going for them. Because I don't have a card that catches me back up. If I had, like, the Rivalry, where if it resolved, I could kill all of their creatures. But, like, you know, even if I draw a forest right now, this is not going to stop more than one of their flyers each turn. And they should have, like, 7 of them by the time we're done here. At least. Like, 7 of these guys at least. So, if I block 1 and take 6 and go to 9, and then I block 1 and take 5 and go to 4, and then I block 1 and take 4 and go to 0. And that's with nothing else attacking or blocking in the meantime. Including their 2-1 that's making all these things, and no more of them being added on. Like, my main reason for continuing to play this game is to see just how deep my first forest actually was. Okay. Cool. Awesome. That's amazing. Yep. And now they attack all in the air, and I go to 1, and then if they want to attack all on the ground too, I can actually die. Or they can tap my thing. Okay. I was more just curious where my first forest was. Don't I have like 9-7 or something for my 16 lands? I mean, I have the 1 dual land, so yeah, I had 9 green sources, not 10 green sources, and I couldn't find one of them in the top 16 cards of my deck. That is obscene. What kind of variance is that? Like, I've had that happen to me once in paper. I've been playing for 30 years. I've had that happen to me once in paper and limited. Arena manages to do it like 4 times. Trying to remember what format that was. It was, I drew like 5 white spells, and all of my planes were in the bottom 20 cards of my deck. And I still almost won that with all the black spells in the top half of my deck. I'm trying to remember what format that was now. Like, I just remember it was a white-black deck, and that was the split. I'm not ramping into anything with the Newt, so I'd rather make them discard a card in case I draw, like, my Roots next turn and we can just shred their hand entirely. Is it, like, M19? What was the M set with all the knights in it? I think that was M19. It had, like, the Cavaliers and whatnot. Well, they know I don't have any creatures in my hand now. Because they didn't gain any life. Alright, that should be good enough. Kill their thing. Back them for 1. Pest turn. Pull back my pest. I like how it's letting me know this is the Alchemy one. Oh, that's gotta go. That 1,000,000% needs to go. Sure. Does this thing gain a life? The land. To get back their 2/2. Oh, get back their 3/2. Oh, right, I exiled the 2/2, so they don't even get to get the other one back. Alright. They do get to draw a card, though. Yeah, that should do it.
This will take minimal effort.
They weren't missing lands as long as I was, but that's nearly impossible for missing the other color, so... I still don't think they're winning. Oh, this is the Alchemy one. First spell you cast during each of your turns that targets a creature costs white-black less to cast, but can only reduce colored mana. And then its repartee is it perpetually gets +1/+1. So, anyway.
This will only sting for a moment.
So anyway. You have no creatures, I have an active planeswalker. Everything is awful forever. Okay. Alright, shaking off that one absurd loss. That was the most variance possible in the negative direction. Oh, be gone, Viewbot Seller. Yeah, seems good. I don't want to mill myself that much this early. I think I would rather wait. What I would like to have happen, actually, is to get the Professor into the graveyard, and then give him the Perpetual, and then get him back. But first things first, we're going to shred our opponent's hand. Oh, that's adorable. I wonder if they'll discard that land for me. I wonder if it'll be a forest. Nope, it's an island. Islands are less useful. Yay! And we got their bounce spell. I would love to take 2, thank you for asking. Yep. So... Play the land. That. Play this. This. Pass turn. Gonna have their 3/3 for a turn. I want to make sure I can protect Delian after I kill the 3/3. I don't want them killing the 1/1 and getting to kill Delian for free after that. Plus, they might just give me a better target. If I need to stop a 6/6 Trampler, I need to stop a 6/6 Trampler. And say also, there's a chance they don't attack with the 3/3 because it's holding off all of my stuff. And then pump. Yep. That's neat. Alright, so... level that up. Landfall. We milled Pull from the Grave and Foolish Fate. Alright. Play Delian.
Congratulations.
Kill the flyer.
You have a chance to impress. You're dismissed.
What else you got? Alright, so we have to zero him. They get to kill him for free.
Learn something useful.
To play that, mill 2, he gets a bonus. Play the Trove. So yeah, he's already up to a 4/4 now. And they have to spend their turn killing Delian, otherwise I just get to draw cards. So... yeah, the other option was to uptick him so that they have to spend their turn and their mana killing Delian, but I think this is just better.
These are the answers I need.
Okay. 1/1. The 2/2. Nope, not yet anyway. Get rid of that one first. Hard cast Force of Will. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's level this up then. Oh right, I can play lands from my graveyard also. Yeah, I do not love your chances anymore, opponent. Huh, that's neat. Cast this. Back here. Oh, they have the activation on their guy. I'm like, what's even giving them priority right now? Yep, you still have to pass priority, opponent, or you have to activate your guy. One or the other. Alright, so cast this. Yeah. Yeah, it's way too much card advantage now. Alright, we used one of our cool alchemy cards to actually win a game, instead of using one of our cool alchemy cards to not die for a few extra turns so that we could live to see our forest. I'm not over that one. I'm never going to be over that one. I'm not over the time it happened in paper. Like I said, this is going back like 6-7 years at this point. Like, normally you get color screwed and you die, like, a turn or two before you get your other color anyway, but it's only like 5 or 6 turns. Oh man, it's a mythic player and they're an accomplished alchemist. I am double doomed. Alright, keeping this. And it just got better. Go get him first year, I believe. That's the Bob Ross lands, then? It's okay, first year. You tried. I don't just want to gravesite. Oh, perfect. That is actually perfect. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't mean to play my land first. I meant to level this up first. That was so bad. Jesus. What am I doing with my life? If they're stuck on mana now, though... But yeah, I definitely meant to mill 2 and buff the Teacher's Pest there. It's fine, I think. Oh man, this is one of those, I'm the lower ranked player with the amazing deck, and they are the higher ranked player with the strong deck that's having issues. This is Arena trying to hand me my free win. And this damage players? No. Okay. So they're not getting priority because of that. They either have a spell they can cast for 2 mana. Ah, come on, you're a mythic player. You have to have encountered this often enough that it's not the end of the world. You don't just have to salty rope. Unless they got distracted, like real world stuff happened. They actually did draw land, but they're like, I'm stuck on 2 lands, you need my help with this, I'll be right back, opponent, and then just have not gotten back in time. But they're going to time out now, so... Guess it doesn't super matter. Alright, let's just play my thing. Buff all my stuff. Play Delian. Uptick Delian.
Follow my instructions.
Because their mono red deck, even if they come back now, there's nothing they're going to do to kill Delian, and I'm just going to get his emblem and Teacher's Pest as a 2/2 minimum. So. Should have been a 3/3, but I'm bad at this game. Yeah, I'm assuming they're timing out. That's really disappointing. Alright, well, they're timing out. I'm gonna stare at my chat for a minute, because for the past, like, 2 days, there's been something that makes my chat, like, wiggle like a card. If you've ever seen the intensity cards on Arena, like, that little jiggle that they do, I keep seeing it, like, move, but not really out of the corner of my eye. And I don't know, like, what's making it do that. I was kind of hoping it would do it while I'm staring directly at it. But it's not going to now, because I'm watching it. Is it that bar up at the top that just Maybe it is. Maybe it switches to something that pushes things down a tiny bit. So it's like, and here's your option to gift a sub. And cheer. And... yeah, I think that's what it is. It's pushing down the very top comment a little bit. Like the bar for it. So it does make it look like it's moving. And I did see it switch to that one. So when I'm not staring at it, it makes it look like somebody, like, chat just had a new message pop up or something, and it's like, oh, I got... No, that's the same... That's the chat bot... That's the bot trying to sell me views, and that's me banning it. Yeah, no, that's everything that was on there before. Alright, on to the next opponent, then. Oh, phew, I thought that was Karvek for a second. But just Karvek. Yep. Everything except the opponent going first is great. I'm gonna run out this one first into this one, so if I don't hit my 4th land drop on time, I'm gonna play the first year on... or, actually, it doesn't even matter about the 4th land. Like, I'm gonna play that on 3 and immediately cast the spell. I will offer the trade here. And run out the Professor. Unfortunately, the only thing I have to get back the Professor right now is Feed the Bog, which would get him back anyway. That's not great. That's not great at all. Attack for 2, drain them 1, play the first year, and go get my land. Yeah, let's get a swamp. Because I think I do use black mana more, and this thing requires black and 1 to replicate, so... Also, this thing pumps on black mana. Alright. I mean, that sucks, but... And I take 9. Go to 7. Now they're just gonna hit, like, their big spell and kill me here? Yeah, alright. Can't really do much else about it, though. Have to run out the 6/6. They kill it. I couldn't block with the 2/2 anyway, and it drains them 1 for me attacking. So I had to try. It doesn't even have to kill the 6/6 either. I mean, that gets me... Yep, because they dealt me 2 damage. Yep. I was gonna say, it doesn't even have to kill the 6/6. Like, if they had the Stress Stream or something and dealt it 5 damage, the horse would make a copy of itself and the other thing would gain double strike. So it's like any 5 mana spell there would kill me anyway. Regardless of if it interacted with my Professor or not. Alright. We're at 4 wins, so even if I lose, it's not the end of the world. I will be salty if I lose to a horrible draw. But if I just get run over like I did that game, it's like, yeah, it sucks, and we move on. Yeah, I'm a mulligan that. That is an infinitely better hand. Do I put Lewin on the bottom. I think I do. I think that's fine, because I don't want to lose the creatures out of my graveyard anyway. I'm missing my 4th land. I am going to hold off on the enchantment. I don't want to mill myself too much. Milling myself a little bit is good. Getting some perpetual bonuses on this thing is good. But I don't need to dump like 10 cards into my graveyard. I don't want to mill lands before I get to the 6 either. If I can help it, like, too much. Well, that's an instant, so we're going to attack for 1 and then kill Kirill here. And hit them for 5. So 6 damage total. And that puts a spell in the graveyard for the Professor. Yep, who's going to attack into the 3/3. Yeah. Still gonna do it. They want to block, that's fine. The debate was whether or not I wanted to cast Black rather than... like, Black pre-combat rather than the Old Growth post-combat. So I really want to draw a land next turn, I think. I mean, they're going to be able to do it on defense anyway, because their creature has Vigilance. So whatever it is going to happen here. Like, it's not like if I don't block here, I get to attack. So... yep, that's fine. If I don't hit the land, I just get to play black anyway. So... that's actually kind of interesting. I think I pass now. Yeah, they're checking to see how the Professor works. Alright, this isn't going to do any better than getting their thing anyway. Oh, I'm still missing the extra black mana, though, so I don't get anything back. So I should have actually cast that. And leveled it up. Because I don't have the black mana to cast either of these. Yep. I was never going to get to kill that. So... oh, hang on. Let's do this properly. So... play this. Pay the mana. Level it up. Landfall. Do I run out the 3/4 first? Because I could wait and pull back one of these and then attack and buff that immediately and still have the mana. I think I wait. Like, end of turn, I grab back Teacher's Pest since it has Menace. Yep. They don't know Bleck's coming. They discarded Monstrous Rage. Jesus Christ. That's terrifying. That is the worst card in their hand? Alright. I mean, it got rid of Bleck, but... I don't know that that's good enough. Like, yeah, they need to get rid of Bleck. And it did exile... The fact that it exiled Bleck for them is actually even better. for them. Because now I can't get it back with a land in 2 turns. Postmortem Professor. I do have a 2/2 Death Touch in the graveyard. Nah, I suppose I pass for right now. Let's pull back my other guy. That's gonna give them a free 2/2 and grow their thing. Yep. So now I can attack into my guys safely. Yep. And it gets bigger. I mean, that doesn't super matter because I just get to block here. So pull this one back. Pull this one back. Alright, there's my 6th land. I guess I should have attacked first. Missed out another perpetual buff. Let's get that active. Ugh. Yeah, this is getting out of hand. Yep. Okay. 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh! 9, 10, 11, 12. God damn, I'm gonna die. Oh, they exiled the pest instead. Oh, the professor, sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I go to 10. Oh, hang on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's probably too much damage to take all at once. Okay. First things first. Kill that. Gain a life. And then... Oh, I don't have the mana for casting that, though. In that case, let's cast my Death Toucher. I should have made her a 4/4. I'm bad at this game. I'm so bad. Oh, didn't want to draw those lands anyway. But yeah, she should be a 4/4 Death Touch. Not that it super matters here, but... Oh, I'm going to take 7, get cut in half. Alright. Get back that and that. Gain my life. Cast this one. Kill the 3/4. And cast this little goober. Alright. Things were looking bad for a hot second, but not so much anymore. How many cards are left in my deck? 17? Alright. Gonna do a thing, opponent? Mill Delian. Not get back Delian with my thing. Alright. Four, 5, 6, 7. He's almost lethal by himself. He does have his finality counter, right? Oh no, he doesn't, because I pulled him back with the other thing, too. Right, there's no finality on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2... Alright, so we can pump them once and cut them in half. I can still cast Teacher's Pet. I can still pull it back with its own ability. And cast the Old Growth here. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be a 9/9. I think 7/7's good enough. Yep. Oh, I'm bad at this game, but it's okay because my cards are ridiculous, so... Yep. Whew, they almost had it with the flyer and the 2 enchantments constantly exiling cards. Fortunately, they exiled the 1 card from my graveyard to stop me from getting things back instead of, you know, killing me. Because I don't think he was as much of a problem for them as their things were for me on that one. Alright, we made it to 5 wins, so actual profit as opposed to just technically break even. Once again, just like 1 letter off, like Sharoom, the Hegemon, probably a huge problem. Charloom, never heard of you. I just need to draw land, and I have a whole lot of 2-drops in my hand to work with. So I think we're good. I think we're reasonable. Alright, let's get this rolling first. Discarded Scholar. Alright, we did find our first land, so... It's fine to me, we're just gonna run out our guys. Yep, that's fine. Untap land? No. Good card. One of the better ones in our deck for aggressively beating down before a deck like this can, like, get its feet back underneath it and stop me from winning, but... Yeah, it's a turn late. Hopefully they do stuff here. If they don't do anything... I think I just pass. Like, they're very far behind. If they're just gonna draw cards here... Like, it's on them to do stuff, so... Yeah, that's their whole turn. And that doesn't even actually kill him either. Like, I just get to pull him back right now. So, you know. Alright, let's play Delian.
My job is to teach.
Again, they only have red and blue mana right now, so... And that emblem's gonna hit real hard next turn. And every turn thereafter that my pests get to live. So... So yeah, this is like bounce Delian, and then take 4 more damage. Alright, he did. And they can draw a card next turn, but... They can draw a card right now. Oh, they have a 1/3. That's adorable. Alright, so... Yeah, let's... Pop his thing.
Consider this your expulsion notice.
And then... Let's cast this. And, yep, pass turn. think my deck has just a bit too much life gain for them to live through Delian's Emblem, even if they can kill him. And if they can't kill him, then I just get to start drawing cards now. Yep.
This is the worst batch of students yet.
Alright. Oh, that's adorable. Gain your 2 life. Yep. I have 1 creature in the graveyard. Besides the Teacher's Pest. Alright, we'll pass the turn for right now. This is more than lethal, so Splatter Technique or go home. It's Splatter Technique. They do not have to go home yet. The controller loses the life? Yeah. So I need them to play a creature at some point in time. Oh, hey, another forest. That's helpful. Alright, so I'm out of instants and sorceries in my graveyard. They gotta have some creature in their deck somewhere to kill me with. Unless it's Mathemagics or Crackle. Ah, there we go. Yep. Alright, so pull that back. My turn. Alright, so, attack with this. Trigger. Kill that. Hits them for another 3. Take 1. I pass turn. Mm-hmm. That's obnoxious for the obvious reasons. Alright. Alright, lose your blocker, please. And thank you. Interesting. How many cards are left in their deck? 11, and what'd they mill? Tome Blast, a bunch of lands. Right. 3, yep. So yeah, they're at 11 cards in deck. So they can't really attack me with the Overlord to get things back. I mean, they can, but I'm at 34. They do have Mathemagics. Okay, so I just die. Yep. Oh well. I don't know if I could have won that with Delian's, like, just plussing constantly. Maybe I could, because a lot of these don't deal damage to creatures. Although the Splatter Technique would have hit him, so if I didn't have him out of range of Splatter Technique anyway, I was definitely going to lose there. I could have tried to keep him around longer, but I would have been drawing cards. I wouldn't have been gaining life off of him, so... Alright, we got to 5 wins. Like I said, I'm not going to be upset to anything other than, like, actual mana screw there. So, we'll do another one if you're watching this live. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.